2 years ago, I made a video talking about how Netflix canceled I'm Not Okay With This. And 2 years later, here I am again to talk about another network canceling not one, but two shows. One I'm more mad about than the other, but still, the fact that they did this without giving either of them a proper send off really pissed me off. So the two shows are Legends of Tomorrow and Batwoman, two DC shows. Legends of Tomorrow has been on for 7 seasons. 7 seasons. It is considered an OG Arrowverse show because it consisted of OG characters like Sarah Lance. She's been in there for a while now. And the fact that it's just over, like it's nothing, blows my mind. Now, Batwoman has not been around for as long. It's been around for 3 seasons. I will say the first 2 seasons were kind of but the third season was such a huge step in the right direction. I loved where they were going with these characters mostly. I love the addition of Javicia Leslie as the new Batwoman. I think she really came into her own in the third season. The show really became hers at that point. The stories were so much better. The characters were handled so much better. Everything was going upwards. Like, if they had kept going, this would have been an amazing, amazing comeback for the show. But no, that's gone. But then Legends of Tomorrow has been around for so long. I remember watching the first season back in college. And I've been out of college for a few years now. And that's just crazy. Like, it's just gone. The thing is, Legends of Tomorrow, I would say the most recent season did feel like they were kind of ramping up towards the end. Like, they were bringing the characters to a place that made sense for them, where if the show were to end, it would have made sense if, like, they had another season or something. And on top of all that, Legends of Tomorrow ended on a huge cliffhanger. And now we'll never know what's going to happen to them. They just got arrested. Spoiler alert. They got arrested by some time police. So we don't know what's going to happen now. Everything they built up is just out the window. Like, what? Are you serious, CW? What are you doing? I just can't fathom how they can just let a show go on for 7 seasons and then just throw it away like it's nothing. I'm really pissed. I don't know if you can tell, but like, what? It really just ruined my day. I mean, Batwoman, again, it's only 3 seasons, and of course, like, 2 of the seasons weren't great, but it was heading towards being a great show. Like, it had all the elements there. They just didn't give it a chance to keep going. But Legends of Tomorrow, a show that's been on for 7 seasons, they didn't think it was worth giving it a final season that's maybe shorter, like 10 episodes or something like they did with Arrow. Why? Why did this show not get a chance to finish? And the thing is, I see people online going, woo, yeah, great, this is awesome, it got canceled. Like, first of all, you're cheering for people who have now lost their jobs. Not just the actors, but all the crew, the writers, directors, everybody that was involved now is just out of a job, assuming they didn't have any other shows or movies lined up. So that sucks. But also, I feel like a lot of people who are cheering for all these shows ending stopped watching very early on. Because when I read through the comments and stuff, people are like, oh, the show fell off after season 2. Oh, it wasn't as good after season 3. How do you know the show was still bad when it got canceled? You wouldn't know because you stopped watching. So how can you judge a show when you have not watched the majority of it? Because if you stopped watching very early on, then clearly you don't know what's going on now. So I don't think that's a fair assessment. Again, this whole situation just really sucks, especially for Legends of Tomorrow. I do hope that maybe they like decide to give it an HBO Max season, like one final season on HBO Max just to wrap it all up, or even Netflix. 'Cause I think the deal with Netflix is technically not over yet, but even still, like this just I can't fathom why they thought this was a good decision. Like, I really hope the uproar of the fans makes them go, oh, okay, maybe we made a mistake. We'll take it back. We'll do one more season. Because it just makes no sense to me. I'm so pissed. And then this is the same issue that I've been talking about with the Netflix shows when I was talking about I'm Not Okay With This. It's so hard to commit to shows now because at any moment they can be canceled. You can invest years into a show and all of a sudden it's just gone like it's nothing. So, like, I feel like I won't say I wasted my time because it was a great show. It was a fun ride, so I can't fully say I wasted my time. But to know that they're 7 seasons in and they don't get a proper ending, that's just really disheartening. Like, that makes no sense. It really makes me have less faith in CW as a network. Warner Bros. As a studio, now that Discovery bought them, I think that's probably one of the big reasons this happened. But even still, like, why would I want to watch one of your shows if way down the line they can just cancel it like it was nothing? Why? So, honestly, I'm just really pissed off. I don't even know what else to say. This really just ruined my day. I'm really going to miss that show. I will say, just to end this video on a high note, on a positive note, to all of the writers, actors, crew members, guest stars, anybody that was involved in either Batwoman or Legends of Tomorrow, thank you. Thank you for making great shows. Thank you for bringing joy to my life. Thank you for being a great part of the Arrowverse. Especially Legends of Tomorrow, you all did things that were just absolutely bonkers, and it worked. You were the underdogs of the Arrowverse, in my opinion. The first season, of course, was sort of more conventional, but after that, they really found ways to up the ante and make it really enjoyable. This was like a family of misfits. I really felt attached to these characters, and there were so many great time travel moments, great stories. You all did an amazing job. Batwoman, same thing. You all were okay in the beginning, but as the show went on, you really started to find your footing. And honestly, I'm really just gonna miss all of these characters and the cast. I really hope they find ways to bring these characters back, and if not, maybe these actors get to do something else further down the line. But I'm gonna miss both of these shows. What do you think of these cancellations? Are you also pissed or are you cheering? Let me know down in the comments. Yeah, that's it.